Council's Homelessness and Poverty Committee. My name is Marcus Harris Dawson. I'm the chair of this committee. I'm joined by members Curran Price and Mike Bonin. We have on our agenda today 8 items actually for consideration. So we want to get started as quickly as possible. General Jeff, I have you down as the only public commenter on any issue, including general public comment today. So in the spirit of Thanksgiving, we're going to give you 2 minutes to talk about whatever you want that pertains to this committee. General Jeff of the world famous Uncle Jam's Army. And public comment is now closed.
What? Good morning, committee members. My name is General Jeff, and I am chair of the Skid Row Neighborhood Council Formation Committee. And I'm just coming to you as a community activist to voice our community's concerns about the so-called typhus zone. To my knowledge and to our access to information, there has been 0 confirmed cases in Skid Row, and so we come to this committee to see if it is possible that a follow-up report, an agendized item, a report back could be issued to actually give confirmation in regards to a confirmation of whether there is any confirmed cases in Skid Row. We know there are confirmed cases in downtown, and we know that some of the people were homeless, and it's unfortunate. Hopefully they're getting better, but it's 0 confirmed cases in Skid Row. And so if it comes back that there are 0 confirmed cases in Skid Row, that we ask that this committee move forth with a motion to remove the typhus zone and reallocate that funding elsewhere. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, we'll begin the meeting with, you're disrupting the meeting. You're disrupting the meeting. You're disrupting the meeting. Please leave the chamber. Sergeants, if you could see this person out. Continues to disrupt the meeting. All right. He continues to disrupt the meeting as he exits, walking backwards as slowly as possible. We begin the meeting with item with an animal. All right. So we'll begin the meeting with item number 8, which is a closed session briefing from the city attorney's office. I think that our next meeting. And if we could read items 1 through 7, or I'm sorry, if we could read items 1 through 3 into the record, we'll consider those first.
Item number 1, motion Koretz Blumenfield relative to instructing the city administrative officer with the assistance of the chief legislative analyst, the Bureau of Engineering, the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, and any other city stakeholders to evaluate the property at 741 Gailey Avenue to determine if the property is suitable for development as a crisis and bridge housing facility. Item number 2, motion Price Harris Dawson relative to instructing the city administrative officer with the assistance of the chief legislative analyst, Bureau of Engineering, the Los Angeles Homelessness Services Authority, and any other affected city stakeholders to work with the Los Angeles County to determine that the property at 2817 South Hope Street is suitable for a crisis and bridge housing facility, and for the city homeless coordinator to identify funds for operations at the site. Item number 3, motion Buscaino Harris Dawson relative to instructing the city administrative officer with the assistance of the chief legislative analyst and any other affected stakeholders to initiate reviews of city-owned properties located at 928 Marine Avenue and 529 West 11th Street to determine the suitability for development as permanent supportive housing in conformance with the procedures set forth for the city's asset evaluation framework.
Thank you so much. If there are no questions or comments on these items, we'll take items 1 through 3 on consent. if we have concurrence from the members. Hearing concurrence, that'll be the order. Item number 4.
Item number 4, motion Cedillo Bonin relative to funding to support LA Mission and people assisting the homeless path to manage and operate the property located at 1920 West 3rd Street for bridge housing.
Excellent. So there's been a amendment to this circulated. Can we read that into the record?
Yes. The amendment is as follows. Strike total amount of $923,070 and approve $563,070 as a total amount for the project, of which $315,532 is to support PATH to manage and operate the facility for 36 months, and $251,538 for startup costs to furnish and initiate the operation of the facility.
All right. I move that we adopt this motion as amended. Hearing no objection, that'll be the order. Can we now consider items number 5 through 7? Please do not disrupt the meeting. This is your first warning. You're continuing to disrupt the meeting. Please leave the meeting, Mr. Spindler. You're disrupting the meeting.
Yeah.
We closed public comment. You're disrupting the meeting. Please leave now. Please leave the meeting now. You're continuing to disrupt the meeting.
So he's being asked to leave because he's disrupting the meeting.
He continues to disrupt the meeting. The city attorney has confirmed that you can continue to disrupt the meeting.
He is asking you to leave because you are disrupting the meeting.
If we could read items 5 through 7 into the agenda, consider those together.
Item number 5, motion Koretz, Harris Dawson, relative to instructing the city administrative officer to request funds from the State Homeless Emergency Aid Program to execute a letter of agreement with the Los Angeles County Department of Health Services with its consultant partner Billion Corners for real estate services to develop supportive housing and shelter for homeless individuals through the city, including the property at 741 Gailey Avenue. Item number 6, motion Harris Dawson Price Buscaino, relative to instructing the city administrative officer to submit the Homeless Strategy Committee funding request utilizing state homeless emergency aid funds for Council District 8, 9, and 15 for a vehicular homelessness outreach program to provide assistance to people living in vehicles along Interstate 110 corridor and to provide services and links to housing. Item number 7, motion Harris Dawson Price, relative to instructing the city administrative officer to submit the Homeless Strategy Committee for review funding request utilizing state homeless emergency aid funds for Council District 8's multidisciplinary team to continue their outreach services until end of fiscal year 2019.
Excellent. Excellent. Any questions or comments from members on these items? If not, we will adopt all 3 motions. Hearing no objection, that'll be the order. That clears the desk.
That clears the desk.
Excellent. We're adjourned.